This is a saddle that's basically finished. It's just not put together yet. And it's at a good stage here where we can show you the inside of what a saddle looks like. We won't be able to see everything, but we'll be able to see a lot of the working parts of it and give you a better idea of how one goes together. This saddle happens to be a flat plate rigging, and it's set in a 15/16 rigging position. And that full double comes off of the center of the swell here in the center of the horn. That's full double when the center of the rigging is right there. As this one's 15/16, and that basically means that from the center of this D to where full double would be, that it's 15/16 of the way forward. And then behind that is 7/8, 3/4, 5/8, and then what they call center fire. Some of the good things about a flat plate rigging is, like we talked earlier, they hang low, so the pull is basically down and under. That's really great. The swell cover, the front cover, is over the part of the flat plate here that has the screws in it, but it screws in as many places as a regular double D rigging does, yet it's cut forward here, so that allows your stirrup leather to travel forward. And if you need to get your feet forward, a flat plate rigging's the way to go. It really, really works well. And then it's tied in on the front, travels back, tied into the rear rigging, goes up over the bars there. A lot of times people ask us if they're as stout as a double D. Well, they're as stout and then some. They're very stout, very functional kind of rigging. You can see here where the strings go through the tree, the saddle strings go through the tree, but they don't come out over here where the wool skin is. They just go through this layer on the skirt and then back out. And that ties the entire saddle together. Everything, these 6 strings, is tied together. This is the groundwork we were talking about up here. And depending on the kind of groundwork you're going to do and the bars of the tree that you put it on, depends on how many thicknesses of leather you put on there. And then you come back in with a knife or a spoke shave and shape it to fit the person's leg and bottom side up on top. And that can be one of the most challenging parts of building a saddle. You got the rear housing. It's just on there to cover all this up, keep the weather off of it. Your rear strings, which go through the tree. These are the pull-up straps that hold everything up nice and snug up this direction. And you can see how the rear rigging is screwed in back here. All this will be tied in whenever it's put together. This will go up underneath here. Strings will come through this and then come through the seat. Same way up here. And hopefully it'll make a nice saddle for somebody.